Hello, my loves, and welcome to What You Whippin' On. Whew, sorry, it's been a minute, but here I am. I figured, I had some things I have to do to prepare for tomorrow's live, and so I would come and just show you what the whips are so I don't have to do that tomorrow, because what we're going to do tomorrow is launch the boggy style pattern so I can have the tutorial ready for the official launch day. So see you tomorrow at 11 just to start that off, so don't get that twisted. But hi, I'm Jax. Welcome in. I hope that you come in and I hope that you're ready to have a good time, because we finna have a good time. At least I try. So anyway, it's been a minute. I've been whipping the foes out of the things, and yeah. And then I pulled some cobwebs out of the basket. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. And I'm sorry about my chair. This is my director's chair. Oh, see, then I try to squeak it and it doesn't squeak. But when I want it to be quiet, I'm not tooting, I swear. I'm going to get a different chair. I promise I will. Someday. All right, so let's start this off. Let's kick it. Yeah! Oh, so, earphone alert. There's going to be crinkles too, so just pre-warning. I'm going to try to bring it back, but yeah, it's futile. The dilithium crystals are on crank. No, but they're really not. It's just I'm so excited to see you all. Sprinkles. Okay, so what are we going to talk about first? Let us talk about this, my Ola Joe, the Crocheting Sailor Crochet Month. Bam, hashtag. So I'm tardy to the party. So let's kick a couple of them off. So day number two, because day number one, I put Meet the Maker. I just put that up. It's just a photo. I got to meet Mikey. Ha ha, neener, neener. I met Mikey, Diva Dan, Jeannie, a bunch of the cruisers. Yeah, the year before COVID hit us, Mikey had one of his cruises, and it stopped here in Seattle, and they came to my Joann's, so I had to go. So I got to meet them all. I got to squeeze Mikey, and I got to squeeze Diva Dan, and it was like the best day of my life. And then just shortly, right in that period of time, is when Creations by Jax launched, and then the Rona punched us all in the face and put us in rehab. For real. Craziness. But I'm grateful for that time, because it really opened new doors for so many people and brought us all together. So, all right. So I squirreled. Oh, no. Ola Joe's thing. So my picture was Mikey. And I apologize. I should have put more details in the description. That did not just happen. No, chubby girl did not just... I said that out loud. No, that was about 45 pounds ago. I was like, ooh, dang. But I had to. That was Mikey. I did not even care. I was cheesing like a freaking kid. I was like a little kid that just met Santa Claus. He's touching me. For real, though. It was like best day ever. So it launched my channel right after that. His teaching gave me the confidence to launch my channel. So that's why I wanted to spotlight him for that. So Mikey from the Crochet Crowd. Yeah, that's my boy. Let's see. I actually wish I did know him like some of my other boys, like my Obi-Wan and Fiber Spider, and but Mikey, he's elusive. That Canadian he is. All right, day number 3. Un, deux, trois. Number 3 is my favorite stitch. Oh no, that's day 3. We gotta do day one. Just kidding. Day 2. Just kidding. My husband does that to me all the time. He's been, because I've been trying to practice the signing, because hey, if I want to talk to Wilma, I need to be able to finger spell. More than finger spell. I'm tired. It's Friday. It's 8 o'clock on Friday. I put in a work week too, but Okay, so let's talk about number 2. It was a whip. Day number 2 is a whip. And what that whip is, I'd like to whip it real good, is in my It's Raining yarn bag. That's my beautiful It's Raining yarn bag. And then I want to show off, I got my little stitch maca that I got from my Z baby. Hold on, let me get I got my little clipboard. Did y'all see that? I'm gonna do it one more time. Nine millimeter. I got one of those too. But okay. My whip that I would like to share with you guys today is in the most spectacular, beautiful yarn I have ever seen in my life. And I had to do something with it immediately, pronto, andale. And so I did. So here it is. What in the what? Holy schneik nuggets. I've been really working on the lighting too. Look, that's it right there, baby. Can you see you can see that sparkle. See right there. There's a little sparkle right there. It's kind of hard to see the sparkle. Let me, oh, there's a sparkle. This is the silk from Darn Good Yarn. And I was gifted, well, 2 of these and one's on its way, but Nancy's on vacation right now. So, but I have 2 that I'm working with right now. And this is that recycled sari silk. And when I saw this color, a stitch popped in my mind and I said, oh, I'm making her the sis. So I did. And she is going to fall out of her chair when she finds out this is for her. She's going to be like, what? That was for me the whole time? Yup. So here I started sis. Let me get close. Hold on. I haven't. She's been in the bag. Let me stretch her a little bit. Because you know, the sis from Sis Homemade is a segment of the Sis Love. Now, Sis Love is gorgeous. But I was afraid if I did one of the big shawls, big hugs, because this is big hugs going out. I was afraid I wasn't going to have enough yarn. And then my beautiful yarny godmother, that is my nanner, my nan of the I wanted to call her the Palisades, but that's too far down. She's my Florida beach bunny. That my nanner, she's got yarn too. She's going to send me another one. But oh my goodness. Can you see it? I was going to put something white behind it. I need to put something white behind it. I'll do that next time because this is just the first repeat. I just got through. I see you. Okay, so I had to re-energize that one. What the what? I need more of this, but I guess you couldn't get this. I would have never in my ever these bougie yarns. Never. Nope. They have all been gifted to me. So I can't wait to finish that. So there's sis. That's day number 2. Now day number 3, my favorite stitch. Now my favorite stitch, that, you know, good night, Maria. That one I can't do because I love them all. I don't discriminate. I participate. I love them all. Except slip stitches. Don't like slip stitches. Those aren't my friend. But I did learn that when you're doing a slip stitch, if you just turn your hook a little bit towards the work, it'll go right through. It's like, what? Why didn't I learn that 100 years ago? And I am hydrating. I do not sponsor Kirkland, but my cocoa water, I love coconut water. Some people are like, oh, it's awful. I think the first time I drank coconut water, yeah, I did kind of do that. I was like, oh, what in the hell is that? I like the coconut water that has the little tiny pieces of the young coconut, but that one's sweet. This is straight up hydration. I got into something and I needed to hydrate. So, yeah, I am going to sit too. So, to the nasty guy that said that I was for drinking on camera, we gonna be here a while. my emotional support chicken. Okay, my favorite stitch. Okay, so what I'm going to do with that one is the nubbly stitch is all-time fave. I mean, I do love that. That's single, treble, but the Jaxie nubbly stitch is single, extended, double, single, extended, double. You will notice if there's a treble in something, it's most likely going to be an extended double. I hate yarn overs. They are not my friend. But anyway, all right. So my favorite stitches, I think of this month right now is, and that's going to segue into the boggy style. I took out the unity stitch of one of the fancy stitches and substituted it with what is called the long crisscross. And I learned that stitch segment from Mikey. It's something I was actually curled up in the blanket, and it's called the Study of Determination. And I love the stitch because if you use transitioning or contrasting colors in between for the single crochets, when it's done, it looks like they're little encapsulated hearts. It's my jam. My jammy jam. I love when you look at like a stitch pattern, you're like, holy crap, there's this freaking kitten in there. Get out. It's my favorite. I love it. So we're going to do that one. And so I'm going to say that that's what my favorite stitch of the month is. Because we're talking about, this is a crochet month. It's the crochet month. National Crochet Month. There we go. I got it. It's a crazy acronym. Ola Joe. Wait, let me see. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. OTCS, which is our Ola Joe, the Crocheting Sailor, Crochet Month, CAL, whatever. Yeah. It'll be in the description. That one took all the energy out of me, boy. Y'all gotta razz her little. That was a really long hashtag. But it worked. I'll remember it by the end of the month when it's over. Okay, so let's see. That was number 3. Number 4. What am I doing? Number 4. Number 4 is something I'd like to try. Now, this is not going to be fiber anything. I want to try kayaking. I have never been in a kayak. Not like rapids kayaking, like kayaking in a very calm lake. There you got me. No, I hurt myself. My very first time whitewater rafting in Cache Creek of California, our boat tipped over and my ankle got wedged in between a big rock, and I was to say that I was not walking for about 3 months after that. Yeah, no. So I don't like that kind of kayaking. They were dubs. We were going down. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, no. So, but I would love to go kayaking. No, kayaking. This one. I'd love to just get out there and just get where the water's like glass. Maybe have a fishing pole. I got a line, you got a pole. You know, if I'm in some water, I got to get some food. Take advantage of it. Maybe. A lot of the waterways, I don't know if I'd want to eat out of that. All right, so we got kayaking. Now, number 5 is silly. Do I want to be silly? I'm always silly. But, okay, we're going to take a break. We're going to... If there's no music over that part right there, I'm going to look really foolish, silly. But I'm sweet. And my red lipstick is looking all kind of crazy. All right, now number 7, stash. I'm gonna put some pictures right here. And maybe some pictures right here. Right here. And maybe some pictures right here in front of my face. And then maybe some pictures right here. I don't know how many pictures I have. So we'll just put a bunch of pictures right here. There's some stash for you. Those are some of my favorite stash boxes right there. Okay, stash. Stash. Okay, now I forgot number 6, full of color. Okay, here's full of color. Here's full of color. This is full of color. And this is going to be called the macaw crochet. And it was one of the very first things that I ever did. I'm sure it's still up. And it was, I used a photo of a picture that my mom made of a macaw with colored pencil. So I'll try to put that one right here. So there's my, all the colors de colores. Yep. Okay. That was, okay, and then stash. We already did the stash. I jumped a thing, but that was 6, and then that was 6. So the stash was 7. Now number 8, it says controversy. Magic ring or chain ring, chain circle thing. Is there really? Is it really? I mean, I don't know personally anyone that would use a magic ring, because everyone that I know that has used a magic ring has had nothing but problems with them. Because you got to be like perfection or they will come apart. I'm not trying to make that risk, so I do my 4 chains and I do that slip stitch and then I yank it down like that. It is not coming out because I have had a blanket come apart before. Don't like that slippery. Yeah, it was that Karen Simply Soft. And I tried the magic ring because it's supposed to make the center tighter. And I'm like, I can get, because I use the tail and I crochet that in and then I pull that tight and then sew that in. And my holes are pretty tight. My chicken hole. See, my chicken hole is pretty tight. You behave. All right. Now, so we're done with that. I'm caught up. Today is March 8th, and that was it. Is it the magic ring or the chain circle thing? So I'm a chain circle thing, girl. So I can't even understand why I guess some people really like to hold that stuff all around their fingers while they're trying to crochet. I don't know. I'm going to stick with the chain 4, chain 5 if I want it to have room. Because sometimes if you get it too tight, this puckers. You don't want a puckery hole. Unless you want a puckery hole. Because I guess you would need a puckery hole if it was something that you wanted to be like a pumpkin. Because with a pumpkin, you want those creases. That's when you need a puckery hole. I can't right now. It's late. It's Jack's after dark, man. Oh, goodness gracious me, oh my. Okay, so now let's talk about some more whips. These are faux right here. I'm not going to talk about the faux yet. We're going to talk about some whips. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. I took Princess out of the freaking cage. So my Sophie, I did not get a chance to get up and get her spiral bound. Now, I would suggest all day long crocheters, you want that spiral bound. You can, what is it, the UPS store, FedEx shop, anywhere that print, like it has a print shop, they can, for like $5, maybe 7, not even more than 10, and they will spiral bind that for you. I need that because it's really hard to read when it keeps doing that. So I use clips. I use these little clips, and then I'll put another clip on this one. And if you put it like this and then put the clip, it will hold it open. Just say, oh, I thought I had the other clip here. Oh, I did. See, so just a little, okay, now pay attention because I'm going to do some teaching. On these books, I have another little binder clip. The little binder clip. Get your book flat and then put this down further and then clip your pages. Wait, not too much. And then when you lay it down, it will stay flat. I mean, if you have it up here and you do it, it's not gonna. So hold it back down there and then you can flick that over and it'll hold your pages. So, and get it twisted. So, I have my beautiful, I have my beautiful Thrissy stitch markers, but this is my, my row counter, and it comes in really handy when you get these, gosh, whatever, I think I am on the last row. I'm on row 84. So that is the last row of part 11. I'm about to start part 12, and I'm going to tell you right now. Does it tell me? She usually tells me. Yeah, we are 456 single crochets. Total 624 stitches in one pass. 624 stitches in one pass is where I'm at right now on Sophie. Okay, so like I said, I am on round 84, which is the last row of part 11. I'm running out of bobbins, so I only have a couple bobbins left. I have some of this color and some of this color. I can't really use that color. Of course, I have a little bit more yellow because, you know, you have to have yellow for these flowers. And I was so lucky I was able to get one of the solid grays. I was like, I needed more of these solid grays. So I've been pilfering grays from all of my, looking into the ones, because like the black one has gray in it. So anyway, I am trying to put some of my other bobbins to use to get in here, but let me back up the truck a little bit, and I'll show you where I've gotten with my Sophie. So this is where the short row is almost completely as long as, and they switch. Like you're slowly decreasing one side and increasing the other. So where we started on the long row is now the short row. So if you're making the Sophie, you will know what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we go. It's too big. I can't even hold it, but I'll just take you through the center. There's my big flower. And if you see on my channel, that's this little segment right here that is on there. But there's my colors and there's my center. Now, some of you might be aware that there is another version of this blanket. I'll show you the short side now. See, there's where all the little tulips and stuff are. And this is, I gotta pop that through there because that's where we're at. We're about to make another flower. But there's all like the roses and the tulips and stuff. This was really fun to do this segment right here with the little yellow tulips. Yeah, love making this blanket. And I'm not mad at so soft. The bobbins, I'm not having a real problem with splitting either. I'm also using a much larger hook. I'm using a J. And it's all tension. You got to watch your tension. Watch your tension. But so there's where I'm at with my Sophie, and I think I may start as soon as they're finished capping off that side. I may end. I don't think I'm gonna well, I'm already almost there, I guess. How many parts does this thing have? Oh, see, we go to part 17. Oh, that's all the border. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do this big zigzaggy border that's on it. All this zigzaggy border that's at the bottom, I think I might just end it. I might end it right here before this big, huge, see, because that big, huge section right there, it's like fillet daisies. I was going to use the gray for that, and I don't have enough. I don't have enough of one color to do that huge block, because that huge block is probably, by that point, we're looking at close to 1,000 stitches per pass. This thing is a yarn eater. When they say, what is it, 4,000 yards that we needed for, it tells you in the front of the book, like how many yards you'll need for the 4-weight and the 3-weight and the 2-weight. And I thought this was like almost 4,000 yards that we needed, and they aren't joking. You need every bit of it. And I'm a loose crocheter, so I need more. So yeah, I think I'm going to end it. I'm not going to, and I didn't really like, the border's kind of busy anyway. But I do like that. Maybe I'll jump and end with those little, on the front where they're like another row of the little tulips, and then just be done with it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. So, but I am going to work on it. I am going to finish it. Multivalence, let me put that down. Multivalence, no, we'll do that one later. I'm not even feeling that one right now. That's my other UFO that got put away. I just lost interest. The pattern was just, it was all right. I mean, it's a beautiful fabric that it's creating, but I was just kind of bored. And you know, there was a lot of it that was really confusing. I think of just the simplest of putting a picture, you know, of the section so you could kind of see what the heck they were talking about, would have put 100 miles ahead. But I'm a graph girl. I will pull the graph out of a pattern every time. I hate the words. I get lost in the words. And like if it just says, you know, it's just the graphics of the pattern, I'm much better. All right, so there's Sophie. I do want to say, and I'm sorry for those of you that I've really participated with, but I'm taking a little break from the beanies. I've been making beanies every month for 2 years, and I've been donating them all, but I'm going to switch a little bit. After I send off K&K's bucket hats I have over there, I'm gonna focus on Boggy Creek for a minute. So yeah, the Bod Hatapalooza, if it's one that I really like I have to make that, and it's gonna be maybe for myself or to go in the Etsy shop, I'll do that. Like, especially if you guys have any of the hats that you want or you like, I will make them. And then I can put them in my Etsy shop, and you can buy them if you want. So that's another way too. I've got a couple in there already, but yeah, I try to make it, you know, using nice yarns or whatever, but we'll see. They go when someone sees what they want, they'll grab it. If not, my son wants every single one of them. So all right, so let's go. What are we at? We're 28 minutes. This is going to be a long one, guys, because I have something at the end that I'm going to do. Kind of what like Nancy does, and it has to do with my preparing for my Boggy Style pattern launch tomorrow. So I'm gonna do a couple more whips and in the little faux that I have here, and then I'm gonna, if everybody wants to go, it'll be a crinkle alert. I'm gonna be bagging up the yarn that I'm gonna use for the Boggy Style blanket, and it's all cotton. So, because I got to thinking, you know, Juan's doing a CAL, that's Juan the Yarn Addict, my Obi-Wan, that he was going to do a blanket in cotton. And it got, you know, I was in Boggy brain, and I went, you know, we have been making blankets for those children like they live in the Iditarods, or not Iditarods, yeah, Iditarods, that's where, up in the snow. They're from Florida. All of these kids are from Florida. I messaged Nancy, and I had been corresponding with Tom about some little things that I was trying to ask about for some family members that I know that would benefit from this camp wholeheartedly. And all of 99.9% of the children are from the Florida area. So I'm going to use cotton. And Nancy just gave me some Christmas cotton from Hobie that I'm like, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so we'll just talk about that in a second though, because that's gonna be at the end. I'm gonna get all this stuff out of the way, get the thing ready, and get ready for boxing, but that'll be at the end. Now, let me just talk real quickly because I really need to show this. It is turning out so beautiful. So in my urban yarn bag, this is the one. Hello, yarn lovers. I love that one. I wanted to show you because boys and girls, let's pay attention. Look. I can't even, it's, oh my goodness. I don't even have to stand up. Look at that green it's transitioning into. Can you see? It's been in the bag. I have to, the tip looks all distorted because I am working on it as we speak. I am in that pass right there. But yeah, the tip will lay down once I'm working right. You can see my string is there. But look at that. This is, I can't even tell you. This has really been fun to work on. And this one is for Sonette. She won that in a live, and I'm making that for her. And it's using the Hirschner's Millens in the 100% cotton. And it's like 2 weight. I believe it's 2 weight. And I'm using a 3.25 crochet hook. Yeah, so loving the Ceylon tea. That's Ceylon tea from the Red Teapot Atelier. I'm really good at saying that now. All right, so that's Ceylon. I showed you Sis. I'm gonna launch that. Now, I do want to speak real quickly about my members and the perks with my members. Now, for the bronze and the gold members, you are going to be, one of your perks is that I am going to have some special lives and some special content that is just for you guys. And I am going to do, I'm going to try, and let me see how I can work it out. I will post it and you guys will know. A little pre-show before my Saturday lives. And I'm going to do like maybe a premiere where I'm in the chat talking, but it's what's recorded. It's like a recorded thing that goes live. I haven't tried that before. We'll do it together. We'll test the things. And then there'll be a little fun treat at the end. So thank you to all of my new family members. You guys, it's really just, it blows me away. I was like thinking, oh, I'll get maybe 1 or 2. And you guys showed up. You guys showed up. I'm so grateful. And I've little by little been adding my memberships back too. So memberships are so fun. You know what my favorite part is? It's not even just the monthly membership. The monthly membership is fun, but gifting is my favorite. I love to go into a chat and gift like 5 memberships. Bam, 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 bam. Hey. Supports the channel and then brings people into the fold. Yeah, it's my favorite. All right, so we talked about the treats. Now I want to talk about, let's talk about the Impkins. We got number 2. We got our Impkins. We're doing the Impkins every 2 months. No, we have 2 months to create them. And if you go over to Mantha's Makes with Amanda, my Amanda Panda, Obsessive Crochet Lady, they do a little thing live, and they pick, we pick by chat voting the different parts of the Impkin that we're going to do. So we got our new guy, and I had to dip because I was like, I need something cute to put my Impkin in. So I was like, I needed a ditty bag. Do the ditty if you want to, because then I can see if I want to do a ditty bag if you want to. So stupid. Oh, but there's my Juan the Yarn Addict's ditty bag holding my Impkin. And this yarn, oh, I'm so glad look at how beautiful that worked up. This is from my CIA, which is AKA Crochet in Agreement Melissa. And I believe this is the acrylic Have a Blessed Day. Melissa sent me, we were doing some things together, some colorways together, and she sent me a box of stuff one time. And this was in there, and it didn't have a label on it. But it really looks like the same colors that are in Have a Blessed Day. That's our Ceylon. And then I used right here, this is just some dark aubergine type, dark. I love to say that word now. Thank you, Juan, for the word. That's just not dark purple. Or eggplant. It's aubergine. I love it. Got a little aubergine on the top. But, so I am just going to give you a peek at the colors. And see that purple down there, sparkly, of the colors of my Impkin. Maybe I could, oh, I don't want to show you his little rump. That's his little rump. He's a little rump shaker. So I took as you can see what I did is I took the purple and I did just the tips on his little hands and his little feet. It's gonna be so cute. But he's got all kinds of stuff on him. I was like, daggum. Where did I put that? Well, you guys go and watch. I'll link the video down below, and you can watch the live, and she gives you all of the parts, the pieces and parts. It's also in Sam's community tab, which pieces and parts you use, but you have to have the book. Sorry, but you have to have the book. And I got my book from Amazon. It was like 20 bucks, 25 bucks. But it's worth it because there's like over 1 million Impkins in here. And they're adorable. You can't see him, but he's peeking right there. Right next to my Sun Bunny and Roberto and Jack. That's the first one. That's Rain Cloud up there. Or Mushroom Cloud is up there. But anyway, so yeah, in my Ditty Bag is my Impkin. You can't see nothing because I'm not ready with him yet. But double dipped, needed a bag, so I dittied it. I did the ditty. Now, emotional support chicken. Jackie from Crochetedy HD was participating in the knitted one. And, of course, we're spoiled rotten brats. And I want to make one too. So we asked her to create one in a crochet version. And so she did. And I'm so grateful. So please, this is Scarlett O'Henra and Rhett Beekler. And what I did is in the center, the filling is some nasty yarn that I didn't like. That I've had for like 6 years. So I stuffed him with old yarn, and in the middle, excuse me while I sniff his butt, there's a lavender sash inside of him. So there's his little, and his little beak, his little floof. And what I did is I double dipped with these ones, the colors, and I'll go like this. I'll go like this, and then you'll get the colors. And then right here, dun 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 dun. Those are the colors that I used from Judy's Crochet and Judy's Creations in Crochet. That was a hard one. Judy's Take 4. Judy's Creations in Crochet. My Canadian queen. So she gave us that picture right there, and this is, their little bums are so cute. This is what I did. So I tested Jackie's little pattern, and yeah, this right here. Can you see the glitter? Can you see it? Can you see it? There's the purple. Yeah, this is the Yarn Bee Dazzling, and this is just some scrap green that I had. With the yellow, because yeah, it's actually 2 different shades of green, and I kind of mixed it. Yeah, you can see right there. So trying to just make, because I didn't have that kind of green. Shoosh. But anyway, emotional support chicken. Jackie's supposed to put the pattern, the recipe. It's just a little recipe to help guide you through the process of what we did. It's just a sack. You seal the sack. Yeah, it's real easy. So yeah, there's some other patterns out there, but Jackie just did it for fun. She just did that to help some of us that, how in the bejesus did you do that? She also does this little thing, I haven't done it yet. She pokes it like that with the thing so it kind of makes it poke a little bit. But I'm okay, because Scarlett is my friend. I have hugged her several times. So emotional support chickens are awesome. She sits right there too. Shh, shh, baby. All right, so let's see what else. We got 40 minutes on the clock. I talked about the Ditty Bag. And I chocolate dipped that one. Yeah, that was fun. That's my Juan the Yarn Addict's Ditty Bag, by the way. Oh, so silly. Let's see. All right, I think we're pretty much done with that. I do have two little quick... Oh, no, here's the last faux. This was Hooker versus Hooker. And I came in second. Not to get it twisted, Amy did a great job. Like, I was like the whole time, can I buy that? It was a basket with sunflowers and lavender in it. Mine! And it was spectacular. But mine, I think I should have won because creativity. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So anyway. So it's a little basket of African violets, or is it? Or is it? It's not. There's his little nose. And here's his little arms. There's another little arm. Yeah. So I tried to make it look like grass. Yeah. Okay. There you go. And there's all the little hair. And then when you don't want it to be there anymore, and you just want your African violets, maybe you needed to bring out the little violet princess for a hug, you fold it back in, and it's a little basket of African violets again. Not my pattern. It's not my pattern. There was another lady that did the pattern, but I altered it because the colors that I could use. And like the head was white and it was all elaborate face and yeah, but it was her idea, not mine. But yeah, did take a little creativity to try to alter it so it would fit the Hooker versus Hooker challenge. But yeah, that was fun. Okay, so last thing, I have two little happy mails that I wanted to just share with you because I need to use this. Let me put my notes over here. Excuse me. I'm cluttered. So I was in a live, I want to say it was Mishi's. I think it's Mishi's. And I won. So I believe that, yeah, because this is from Sherry. I just opened it and I kind of peeked. Do you want to peek? It's yarn. Because I'm not buying yarn this year at all. I didn't last year either. I only bought yarn that I had to use for a specific project. I did not buy yarn just to buy yarn. And so this year I'm doing the same thing. So it's Stash Down 2024 with Bridget. Bridget, I want to participate, but it's a lot of stuff to keep track of. But I will stash down, but it's a lot to keep track of. And then there's another one that says Stash Before Cash. And so that's what I'm kind of doing. But yeah, I want to say this was, congrats on my win. I am going to make a beautiful Amy. I thought it was Mishi's live, but I could be wrong, Sherry. Forgive me. But yeah. I am not mad. Oh, there's treats. I am not mad at it. It's the Parfait, Premier Parfait. Excuse me, crinkle alert. The crinks. There's a hook too. But oh yeah, see, I don't have any of this. And I think that this would turn out really nice. See, it's the pink and the green one. Oh, see? It's that light right there. It's that light. The pink and the green, and it's blinding me. Yeah. There it is. There's the pink and the green. Yeah, there's little bits of pink and green. Oh, and orange. Pink, green, and orange. Can I get close? Oh, there it is. got to get right up on it. Then you guys can see beautifully. Okay, we learn together. Come together. Okay, so I got 3 of those. I could make a big O with that. I got to think about that now because this one I had to get going. So I'm going to use this for the next one. So I'm going to put that right there because I don't have much fur. I really got that. And then I got this beautiful bamboo hook. Oh, that is perfect. And it's the size for it. I believe this is a J hook. Is it I? No. K. K. For Sherry K. Knowles. Oh, goody. I got 2. Oh, how pretty. Oh, my goodness. It's a little cross. Look at how pretty that is. Wow. Thank you, Sherry. It's like white ribbon and then it was like drawn on. That's really cool. And immunity boost. Ooh, I love watermelon, cucumber, mint, and lemon ginger. This is a mainstay in my house because I am a tea. I love all things hot drinks. I have not met a hot drink that I have not. Oh yay! Made with love. The little stickers or for the putting on my beanies, and I just said, well, I am still gonna make beanies, just not every week anymore. Those are really cool. They're giving me a run for my money. Oh, they are very pliable. Are they paper or are they actually leather? It feels like paper. I don't know. If I use them, I'll tell them, hand wash only. And some stitch markers. I love stitch markers. Look at that turquoise one. Girl, I love turquoise. And then there's this one's got a little turtle. And then that one's pink and crystals. That's awesome. And then just some of the little safety pin stitch markers. Those always need stitch markers. Thank you, Sherry. I love my things. I'll have to put that. That's like a bookmark, huh? I think that's a bookmark. Dude, that is really freaking cool. I have some of this stuff too. And I have some little thin ribbon. That's a really good idea. All right. So there was that one. And then this one, this came out of the mail, was not even in my hands, and it was taken and ran with. And then it came back to me and said, I think this is for you. I was like, no, he didn't do that. He did not do that. So he's like, Mom, there's something in here for you. So, Dory, this is from my Dory Did It. You did it, Dory. Because a girl always needs nail files, and that's going right in my Notions bag. And then the cutest little tape measure. Love tape measures. Going in my Notions bag. And then I almost cried. I almost cried right now because this is beautiful. Look what she put in there. Some of that old Hobby Lobby yarn that I absolutely love. And I have 2 other ones that are so similar to this that are going to allow me to make a big project now. I've been sitting on them because I needed more. And I think these colors are going to jive beautifully. Look at that green. That is like the most beautiful. I came in close and it worked last time. There it is. Look at that beautiful green right there. Wow. And that is some fuchsia pink right there. Beautiful. Thank you, Dory. You didn't have to do that. But I'm very grateful that you did. Yeah. I'm very grateful that you did. That was very sweet, sugar pie. honey bunch. Okay, so now I do want to discuss real quick. Tomorrow, I am going to use the live to create the boggy style blanket pattern. Y'all are going to witness, we're going to spin the wheel, and we're going to create the blanket. Okay, so I have it all set up. I have stitches created or picked and everything, and then I have my yarn. For this, we're winging it. I'm making sure I have at least like 1,500 to 2,000 yards, but a 40 by 40 is not going to take that much. I was trying to think of any that I made with like mandala, and I want to say that it took me close to 1,000 yards. Yeah, but anyway, so that's what we're going to do tomorrow, 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Yes, it'll be the last, and then we're going to do the spring forward. Hate it. So when you're getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, you're actually getting up at 5. I'm already not a morning person. All right, so anyway, I'll show you real quickly. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to show you real quickly the colors that I chose, and then I'm going to let you guys go. And if you don't want to stay, please, okay, bye. I'll see you tomorrow, because I'm going to take all the yarn that's in here and I'm going to bag it up. So I'm going to put that at the end of this video. So just to sit, I have to do it anyway. So I was just going to do it with you guys. So anyway, I'll show first. I have some white. I had the purple. And now these solid colors are going to be what I call the stabilizing rows. They are going to be the rows that stabilize the project in between what I'm calling the fancy stitches. So, like, the fancy stitches are just the stitch pattern that goes in between. And there's some blue. All right, so those were my stabilizing colors, was the blue, the purple, and the white. Now these are the in the center colors. All the in the center colors are going to be like marled. See, that's that real periwinkle purple. And this is all, oops, this is all ice and Hobie. I got the blue, light blue, and the dark blue. Here's some more, a darker purple, like a plummier purple. A red. That's, so there's that red. And this is the ice jeans. It's 100% cotton. And then lastly, the pink. 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 So, and then I got the pinks. So those are the colors I'm going to use. Yeah, those other ones are down there. Were fill-ins. Excuse me, gotta get my emotional support chicken off the floor. Sorry, Scarlett. Set you right there. Anyway, so those are the colors that I'm going to use. And like I said, let me put this over here so we can talk a little bit. So we'll have the stabilizing colors, which are the solid ones. These are going to be like the single crochets and the stuff in between each stitch pattern. And then you'll have these marled ones that are in between. You'll see tomorrow. And then what I'm going to do is tomorrow we're going to spin the wheel and pick the stitches, pick the order in which they come in, like how many color changes per section, easy breezy, and we're going to write the pattern. And then what I'm going to do is throughout the week, I'm going to do my section and I'm going to film a tutorial. And then Saturday, next Saturday, which is the 16th, which was what I've been saying would be the launch day, I will have a tutorial for you and I'm going to show you what the first section looks like. And we're going to just do that and work on it and work on it and work on it until it's done. I'm shooting to have it be finished on July 27th. So this is a long road. We're We're gonna just kick it. We finna kick it. We're just gonna go slow and low. Anyway, so we're gonna take this just like, it's almost like a row a week is really what you can do, and you'll finish with us. So what I would probably do, because of me and all my projects, is do each section all in the first week and then have 3 weeks to work on other things. But I'll have the tutorials for you guys for each section. So, well, you're going to see me create it. So, fun times, that is the Boggy style make along. Now, feel free to use what I'm doing to pick your colors. Like if you already have your pattern, you already have the blank that you're going to make, but you're like, man, but how am I going to make the colors? Let me pick the colors for you. Use that portion. So this is kind of like luck of the draw, but I'm just putting a Jaxie twist on it. Okay, so that is Boggy style. We'll do after these messages. So that'll be tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. We'll create the pattern, and you guys will see. You'll see. I'll show you. Just have faith, Kimosabi. And then yeah. That's tomorrow at 11. And then if you ask if this is one of the very first like garments I ever made. It was the very first. And this is a Crochet Crowd Ruana. See, it's a Ruana. It's a solid panel in the back and then 2 little panels on the front. But it also has a scarf. And it's all attached. See, there's a little button right there that buttons it. So one of my favorite things, and I think this was, oh my gosh, I made this like 8 years ago. I want to say it's Cupcake Cafe. It was a cupcake, I want to say. Yeah, I was very proud of that one. But yeah, that's Mikey's Ruana from like 8 years ago. You can't miss it. It's beautiful. It's on Yarnspirations. But yeah, I just put that on there for today. Now, if you are here or if you see her, Mama Knows Best, aka Gwen, I have gone above and beyond what any, like the industry standard of trying to track down a winner of a giveaway. But this is a special giveaway, so I wasn't just going to wait for you to watch my movie. My content. I have called to arms. I have put it out there that I'm looking for you. You need to email me. You don't even have to go back and watch the live. You won the hug. The dragonfly Stanley cake silk hug. Girl, it's been a week. Where you been? I hope everything's okay. So I'm going to keep my eyes out for you, but this is the public announcement. If I do not hear from you by the 16th of March, I'm going to have to pick another winner. So I didn't want you to miss out. So I have tagged you in a post. I have emailed you, and I've also told everyone to look out for you. Steve said he saw you a couple days ago, but hasn't seen you since. So Gwen, Mama Knows Best. You guys, tell her she won the dragonfly shawl, my Stanley birthday cake. So tell her. All right, so I'm going to push pause for a minute. You guys are just going to be blink. I might do a dance party in between. I'm going to reset my area and get it ready for bagging up the yarn that I'm going to be using for the Boggy style blanket. Now, Boggy style blanket is not going to be the name of this blanket because it is not going to be just for Boggy Creek. You can keep going, repeating the stitches and make it as big as you want, because I have another project in these colors that I'll be doing simultaneously. But that project needs to be much bigger. So, yeah. All right, so I'm going to reset. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now. Was that so long? No, just kidding. So silly. All right, so I have my little table right here. And I got my little bags. I got my bags. It is a, oh yeah, It's a big old, and it's, there you go. Amazon, I think they were like 10 bucks, and there's like 100 of them, I believe. 200. I got the 15 by 15s. No, 13. They're 13 by 15s, and there's 200 of them. But I'm sure they don't cost that anymore. This was a long time ago. But yeah, we all got this idea from She's Got Yarn. She's Got Yarn got it. She started doing it because Lynette was putting all of her stuff in bags, and I have been doing it for a long time because the Etsy store, and it's like when you're trying to put it's easier to grab one thing and then they don't come unraveled when you have to move them around. But Lynette from Charm Granny is really the one that really started doing it recently, and Nancy from She's Got Yarn is really got on that too, and I believe Juan's now going to. You know what? So the benefits of the bags is, yes, okay, I understand. People are like, oh my god, all that plastic. Yeah, but oh my gosh, all the yarn. Do you know how much yarn I have wasted in my lifetime? And if it would have just been in a bag, it would have never gotten tangled or unraveled or damaged. Or this yarn, if you are a true collector of yarn, you want to protect your investment, right? A collector of anything. You're not going to buy a bunch of ball cards without the covers, right? Why would we not protect our yarn? There's some of this yarn that is very expensive. I'm going to put it in a bag. You best believe. So, and it also makes it easy, like if I know, oh, hey, where that is right there, bam, bam, put it in a box, bam, it's gone. It's convenient. And it really does protect the yarn. So this one, I think I'm going to have to, yep, they fit. They fit nicely sideways. They fit nicely sideways. But I want to do this, and I'm just going to keep out what I'm working with, because this cotton, it's the little tiny stuff, but I'm holding two together. What you do is I hold the bottom, I use each end, and I put them together and I crochet that until you come to the end and it's the center, you know. So I'm doubling it up and using a size I. So I'm making it like a DK weight and then using an I. Because yes, this is really tiny. But it's beautiful cotton. And I thought how nice and cool, but yet it would have some weight to it. You know, because you want, I don't know about you, but I like blankets that have weight to them. Yeah, so there you go. Crinkle alert. Crinkle, crinks. You know what this is, I have to admit, Nancy, Nanner, my Nans. I like this. I like bagging up the yarn with you guys, because I would just be sitting here by myself. But I know this is the part that's kind of fun, because there's something satisfying about it when you can see all of your yarn beautifully put away. Bam! Please and thank you. Now that yarn is, I mean, I need my solids. There it is. So I am not mad at it at all. I'm just securing my little ends right there and nicely in the box. So anyway, I hope everybody is having a beautiful weekend. This is preparing for the Boggy Style Blanket Brigade blanket mal that I'm going to be doing. We're launching tomorrow. Hope to see you guys all there. Yeah, I'm just figured I've got to sit here and do this. Let's see, what else could we talk about? So what do you think about them that we have like no, I don't know about y'all, but we did not get hardly any snow this year. It's so fun. It was crazy. Just a couple of weeks ago, was it last week? I posted a picture. I would look out my window right here, and it's, I mean, snow, big, huge chunks coming, and I was like, wait, it's 38 degrees outside. So none of it stuck, but it was coming down. And then when that ended, and then the temperature dropped, it was icy. It was like, oh, that's scary. But, well, I hope everybody enjoys a little, I think it should be a little reprieve. I don't know. You know what? I'm so out of touch right now. I haven't been watching TV. I don't know what's going on. Last I heard, there was a huge fire in, I think that's all I can do for that one. You know what? I am not going to spread those out a little bit. I heard there was a big fire or something in Texas. Oh man, fires hit home with me. So, yeah. I hope everybody's safe, and that's, hopefully it's contained. Let's see. I was glad to help Ola Jo and participate in her the little crochet along thing, you know, the little crochet month thing. I saw a bunch of people doing it. I was like, what is this? And I couldn't figure out, you know, where. I tried to follow it back to where it began, and then I figured it out. I saw my Ola Jo, and I was like, oh, I can do that. Like, I just banged out 4 or 5 days just sitting here talking to y'all. So, might as well. It's fun to participate. Double dip it. Use it to do my Whatchu WIPin on. And participate in my Ola Jo. See, that's what, you gotta be creative. You gotta be creative. You can participate in many, many things. You really can. We got solutions, no problems. 99 problems, and all I got is solutions. Nope, nope, nope. This is the one thing I don't like about these. There it is. It's hard to get them. But these ones are pretty heavy duty. Now, I got these ones for the Etsy store. These were not for packing yarn. These are very heavy duty. I think I maybe paid 20 for these. I do have some of the more inexpensive ones downstairs that are the real thin plastic. But this, like I said, this was for when I'm shipping stuff. Because I put it in that, and then I put it in my purple bag. Because if the purple bag rips or anything, then what's inside is still protected. Yeah, that's because that's, you know, I'm starting to send little treats. When I put the invoice inside the card, I don't write in the card. And I stopped writing on the envelopes, so then the person can then use that card. They can, you know, send someone else a little thing. All right. I hope that's enough. I'm still a rookie when it comes to, like, I want to be like Crystal one day when she can just be like, okay, so there's that stitch, it's blah, blah, blah. You know, because certain stitches, when they're yarn eaters, you know, lots of yarn overs and crisscrosses and things like that, you're going to use a lot more yarn than you would if it was just single crochets. And I want to be able to do it, because like right now I'm so nervous that's not enough. I think that's going to be enough. 3. Well, I added it up, and it's way more than enough. It feels like it's way more than enough. Boy, I'm so nervous. Okay. Well, at least I know I can get more of that easily. Yeah, the ice is the jeans, and yeah, like I said, it's 100% cotton. It is. And then the other solid colors are my Hobie, the Hobie Rainbow Cotton Kings. Yeah. These ones are Hobie Rainbow, and then these colors are the Cotton Kings, the 8/4 cotton. Cotton Eye Joe. Okay. I think that's done. So that didn't take long at all. Should we box up one more? I do have an extra special one that I'm doing in conjunction with the Boggy Style. And I've got, these are the, well, I had to take the gray. I have to take the gray. I stole the gray because that's got to go to Sophie. And once Sophie's done, that's why I need to finish Sophie, so if I need it for this. But, so those have to go over there, but I do need to back this up. But there's that one. These are my bobbins. And then I have the blue. As you can see that, oh, this goes in the middle. There is the blue bobbin. Sorry, I'm off camera. The purple bobbin. And then I had a little bit more of the black because I had another one that I had just used the black from it. I believe it was for a hat, but I had to use some black, so I took that from it. But so what I'm going to do is okay, so here are the 4 colors. There were the 4 colors for Boggy Style. With my, I think, what did I think I was going to do for the, yeah, I think what I'll do is use the marled ones for the solid in between. But I do have this black. I just don't know what I'm going to do with the, I don't think I want to put black in this blanket. I don't think I want to put black in this. Do I want to put black in this? I don't know. Stitches, help us stitch out. Do I want to put black in this? So it's going to be just like what I showed you guys, where the marled was, you know, the center stitch and stitches in the middle, and then the solid was what goes in between. But with this one, it's going to be the other way around. Yep. I'm going to do the solids in between, and then I will take the these ones and put them in between, because you know it's got to be random. It's just like luck of the draw. You're going to take your four colors and number them 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have your main color, but I'm going to use 2 colors for my main color. Main color A and main color B, because I just don't have enough. I wish I did. Yeah, there's no time. I have to go because this is it's tomorrow. So anyway, let me bag those up real fast. This is just 13 minutes, I think. Let's see how quick. Oh, and then I had some of this 8/4 cotton. I love this one. I love marled. I don't know what it is, but I was playing around. This is the first one of the. That is the long extended crisscross. What did I say? The long crisscross. But I'm hoping that when this comes off of the wheel, that segment, that's one of the segments, that it has multiple color changes, because we're going to spin for that too, whether or not we keep the whole section solid or if we're going to switch up between the 4 colors, because we can have up to 4 color changes. It's going to be fun. So you guys are just writing a pattern with me. This is what we're doing. We're going to write a pattern tomorrow, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. If you know the stitch, which I got 99% of my stitches from my books. These 2 books. And then one of the stitches is one of my favorite stitches from Bag a Day, which is the mixed cluster. That's the stitch that she uses in the Rain Must Fall beanie. And a couple other things too. She uses that stitch quite often. I think there's a blanket too. But and then what was I going to say? I'll tell you something. I forgot. Fit in there. Ha ha. Ta 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 ta. We have a winner. Oh, let's see. This slippery yarn. Slippery yarn. But it's delightful. I don't care. I mean, a lot of people complained about this yarn. Yes, the packaging was atrocious. Put this in a skein and I will buy it all day long. I mean, I love the yarn itself. It's so soft. And it's got beautiful stitch definition. But it's like working with Simply Soft. It's slippery. And I have a feeling it might be pilly. I don't know if anybody has washed. Has anyone washed it? Has anybody washed it? Trying to show you guys I do know English. I did go to college. I do know the word is wash and the word is cotton. I just choose to say cotton and wash. Okay, I'm gonna bag it up and then we're done. Oh, see, I tried to do it in 15 and we're at 16 something. Get off. Un momento, por favor. All right, so maybe the black will help break that up a little bit. All right. Whew, child. Yep, that's it. We bagged it up. We did that in 15 minutes, yo. I want to do the same thing to this. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know. If you guys want to see me for stuff like this, like you're just kind of like having your day with me. There will be drinking. There might be some snacking. There will be lots of crinkling. There could be some jokes and some laughter and some boogie time, boogie time. But yeah, this is really also a nice way to put up a little content. But you guys let me know. This is your channel. I am here for you, my lieges. So yeah, that's it. I missed you guys. What You WIPin on needs to come back because I do enjoy it quite a bit. I do. And it makes me do things other than stitch. Put that hook down. Go check her out. I miss my yarn attic with Karen. I love you, sweetheart. I know you're watching. Okay. Oh, homie know me. Homie know me. I found him. Because yarn is life. Make beautiful things. I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. And I might be caffeinated. So I'm just gonna say sorry now. Sprinkles, make beautiful things. And make someone smile. I insist. Bye.